This video serves to orient you to the HolidayCoro seed pixel matrix system. The seed matrix system is sold in sections. You can connect multiple sections together. So let's first orient ourselves as to the horizontal and vertical directions. You can see that these are mounted. The top is intended to be the side with a clip, and the bottom is intended to be with a hook. So the little round portion is intended to be the bottom. Now, we are looking at the pixel matrix from the front, and you can see that because this cap right here, which holds the pixel in place, is in the front. So this is the back. You can see that there's not a pixel on that side. Okay, now, you can also orient yourself by looking at the input. The inputs are this plug right here, and this will typically have a label on it. And it then goes across this direction horizontally to the right. Again, we're facing the front of the unit, and then down and then back around. Now that applies to all of the spacing. So that's 2-inch here, or down here we have 4-inch. Now, what number of pixels exist in each section? Each section exists with 48 pixels wide on 1 inch, and then it loops back around, and it has a total of 10 pixels tall. So 10 pixels this way and 48 going horizontally. Now, you'll notice that it splits. So 48 times 10 would be 480 pixels, and half of that, because we have 2 inputs on our 1 inch, are 240 pixels. So this is a natural number for the number of pixels you can typically drive with one single output for this particular setup without losses. Okay, so within one panel of 1 inch, you have 2 inputs, each with 240 pixels. All right. Now, at the end of those outputs are the output cable. You can use this. You do not have to. You can cut it off. You can leave it in place. Now, if you're going to be looping these back around, of course, this output is on the opposite side of the input. You may have other props you want to run off of this, or you have other needs. Normally, you should not consider these outputs for use. Now, on a 2-inch matrix, it's the same arrangement. It's 240 pixels, but this time we have 2-inch spacing between each pixel, and this time the 2-inch allows you to have an input on this side. So if you did have power injection, you could then jump to the next section. Now, these sections allow you to connect multiple sections of pixels together of the same type. So if you have 1 inch, you can connect another panel down. This also allows you to purchase just the amount of pixels you need. So for example, you could also turn this unit on a portrait arrangement instead of a landscape as it is now, and let's say cover a column. So you may only need a few pixels wide, a couple of inches. All right, now on the 3-inch, you can see the start is right here. It goes across. This is going to be 15 pixels across and 20 pixels going down, and it ends. So that is going to be 240. All right, now this system is all one string. It does not have separate sections, so a section is the entire section you see here, even though it is in collapsible sections. Okay, so just remember, you have to purchase the sections at a time. Now, when you're orienting your model, assume that, again, you're looking at the front. Your plug will start always in the upper left corner here. So if you wish to orient your matrix so that, let's say that the model has the input at the bottom. So let's say again that you're using this to cover a column, and you're going to turn it 90 degrees and put this at the bottom. Now your input starts at the bottom of the column in the bottom left, not top left. So be aware of that when you orient your model that you receive from HolidayCoro. You may even see multiple models with them oriented different directions. All right, same thing applies over here. You can then orient this if you need to in a different direction. So hopefully this has been helpful in understanding how the layout of the seed pixel matrices works.